Welcome back, everybody. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd, and I'm going to be talking about these side accounts FAQ updates. I saw that a little bit on Neopets Nation, but I just want to fill you in on what I've been doing while I've been away. The reason I've been away is, as you know, I've told you many times that I have cats, and said cats have chewed through my internet wire. Yeah, I am in the basement, the router's on the second floor, and we don't have like a plug that you can plug into in the internet down here. When we first built this house, we had an engineer come and just put the wire from the router on the second floor all the way down through the walls into the basement. And since they chewed through that, there was no easy way to fix that. And my internet basically just stopped working in the basement. Since I'm on Wi Fi and surrounded by metal beams and stuff, it does not work very well down here. So this weekend, or last weekend, what I did was I bought this crimping tool. Yeah, I bought this crimping tool, and on this crimping tool, you can actually, rework the wiring. You can make a new end. You just cut it off the piece of the wire that's destroyed and make a new end. However, what I didn't realize was they sent me a connector with like this thing called a load bar that has two rows. So you have to jam basically 8 wires into a specific setup. And on the normal traditional ones, you have one row where you just shove the 8 wires in that order. But on this one, they had 2 rows, so 4 and 4. And if you have to put them specifically into certain holes, it is going to be very challenging. At least for me, it was very hard, and I couldn't do it. So then I ended up buying a Wi-Fi extender, and here I am. So hopefully the Wi-Fi extender will get through all of the surrounding noise that the metal produces here in the basement. And it seems to be working okay. I don't know how it's going to work on a live, which I need to do for my Y Schwartz channel, but that is where I've been, my internet frustration. So yeah, there we go. Now I'm back. Okay, side accounts FAQs. This one's very interesting. And I will tell you, I do not agree with hear me out, hear me out. I know people are gonna be mad about this. That's why I'm saying this up front. I do not agree that they should have been giving this for free to side accounts. I do not. But at the same time, I don't agree with how they're implementing this. Okay, so let me read this through. TNT has made an update to the FAQ today, indicating that premium is now okay. Let me zoom in more to purchase for your side accounts if you so wish. Previously, it was against the rules to purchase premium on a side account. In short, you can purchase premium on your sides and enjoy the perks that do not result in generating items or Neo points, keeping with the usual side account rule of thumb: no items or NP gains on sides. Here is the new FAQ in full. Can I purchase premium on my side accounts? Yes, you can purchase premium for your side accounts with a few important restrictions to help improve the overall experience and flexibility for our players. We've updated our policy to allow premium features on site accounts. However, site accounts must still follow all existing site rules, particularly around prize earning activities. Permitted premium features on site accounts. You can enjoy these premium perks: extra pet slots, which I know people are really excited about. Free species change, extended Neolodge bookings. I don't know why that's a premium perk, honestly. That should just be for everybody. Extra lab array zaps, premium Neo boards, ad free browsing, customization. This thing is this is it's pretty crazy. Ad free browsing, customization journal, super shop wizard, premium drop down menu, exclusive collectibles, monthly training cards, extra gallery categories, free fortune cookies. Not allowed on side accounts even with premium. Side accounts may not participate in the activities that result in Neopoint or prize gains. This includes double Neopoints on feature games, extra score submissions, Battledome, premium daily quests, streak save tickets, premium boons, bonus event prizes, space fairy scratch cards. This whole thing is actually pretty crazy. Like, would you really think about it? And I get why. I could tell you right now, I get why they did it this way. Right? For one, you go, oh, obviously it's more money. But the other thing is the problem that it comes to actually coding this. So my thought and what other people have thought is, if you have a main account, you can buy premium, add it like a tier system. Add one side account and it gets these features. Okay, like you think of it that way. But when you think about it, Neopets here it takes coding, because now all they have to do is go, okay, we're going to just change our rule here to allow you to do this. And voila, you buy it and you get all of this stuff, but you can't just do any of this down here. Right? Like it's just a flip of the switch for them, right? As in you just paying and magically you have premium. But if you do that tier system or anything else like that you want, yeah, I saw people say shared closets, wardrobes between the different accounts. I'm like, that is a lot of effort. Like you really think about the coding that goes on there. You think about all the stuff they've done on the site over the past year. Do you really think they're able to handle like a shared closet between accounts? There is no way that would ever happen. No, no, not at this current state. And that's why there's no tier system either, because it's just a lot of work for them to do. Plus you get the extra money, like we said. I know there's a people upset about this. I didn't even read the comments yet. You can see my thing up here. It doesn't have like a forward arrow. I didn't like back or nothing. I have no idea what the comments say, but from what I saw in Neopets Nations, there are some people that are totally upset about this, but there's other people that are excited, right? They got the extra pet slots, free species change, yeah, like extra lab raised zaps. The interesting part to me about, and the ad free browsing, of course, people love that. The more interesting part to me is the super shop wizard, because like I was sitting here thinking about this and I'm like, why would you need this super shop wizard on there? Like my mind goes to nefarious things, like just trying to, snipe extra searches on the super shop wizard. Maybe you're just doing it for the gallery. You're buying items to the gallery, but every now and then, maybe I'll check for a code stone. And if the said code stone happens to be 100 neo points, don't mind if I do. You get it. But yeah, they're saying you can't earn it, so maybe they're monitoring people's shops and all that stuff. I don't know how that actually all works. I just know a lot of stuff happens on Neopets with bots and all that stuff that goes by the wayside. You never hear through it, fall through the cracks, as some people might say. I just don't. I don't agree with that. I mean, honestly, a tier system for me makes a lot of sense. Like add $2, something like that. But this is probably why right here, this extra pet slots. I still don't like the idea of having to pay monthly for a side account to have extra pet slots. Yeah, to have it, I'm trying to think in my mind like the amount of money. But yeah, I think like paying $2 more, $3 more would have been very nice. It's just more work for them to do, and that's basically it at the end of the day. I can't imagine like this was an important feature to add. Just it's not the best way of doing it, and it really is just because this is the easiest way to get it out. Okay, another FAQ update now allows side accounts to open a bank to store Neopoints. Previously, side accounts could not have a bank account. Collecting interest on a side account collecting interest on side account bank accounts. That's actually how it says. I was like, if I read this wrong, it's still against the rules, as this is just intended to let you protect any Neo point from, say, random events. I don't agree with this at all. I don't agree with that at all. I didn't know that was down there, because I thought that was the end. And the reason why I don't agree with it is because I think there should be a certain cutoff when it comes to Neo points. Now you're just like, again, when you think about inflation and all of that stuff, you just imagine some guy has 2 billion. Now you're magically going to have 10 billion Neo points. I wonder what that's going to do to the baby paintbrush, right? Remember what I said before about baby paintbrushes being store of value? If basically you could take your side accounts now and move money to there, you don't actually have to buy baby paintbrushes for the time being, right? Like, I get it. You need it to, some people use it to trade, but let's just say this. If I move Neil points to that other side account, I don't got time to be buying baby paintbrushes, right? You're going to just be moving it over there. I honestly hate this. Yeah, because now you're just letting people build up money, just stores of money. How many side accounts are you allowed to have? I actually have no clue on that one, but that I don't see that as good at whatsoever. All right, let's see what the comments say down here below. I'm paying full price for premium, then I should get all equal benefits paying full price. I don't think so. Sorry. This should have been a side edition that we can upgrade our premium plan to. Yes, of course. Some might find it illegal when paying full price for a side account to receive benefits. Not illegal. Seems okay if useless. I can't imagine many people end up paying 70 plus more a year for a site to get premium. People have. There's already people saying they did. So, I mean, people are definitely wrong on this one. Ideally, premium has to flow to Neopets. Okay, okay. But yeah, I mean, like 16 pet slots is pretty huge price wise. I mean, and then you can have like these massive amounts of different Neopets across all the different accounts. I feel that they are doing this, then they could have just released more pet slots that you can purchase. Money money, and there may be something with like an actual database with how many pet slots you can have. Let's see. I agree. Why not make premium Neopets more attractive? I understand it involves more coding and resources, but it's not. It's silly to not allow benefits to be shared. Nah, it's more coding. I really wish they would have gave us a disable button on anything that makes Neo points for side accounts. Yeah, and that again, I get it. You may think I'm being a little tough on the super shop wizard thing, but I don't think so. Right? Like if you really wanted to do the super shop wizard get around that, all you do is just log on both well, I don't have a side, so I have no idea. Can you log on both? Or I would just send my link to somebody. Like if I really wanted to do this where I looked at use the super shop wizard on a side account because I'm banned, what I would do, and again, I don't have a side account. I would go on to my side account, look up anything I need to find. If I found something that was cheap, I would just log back into the main account and buy it from there. You get it? That's how I would do it. Then you can't say that I made money on my side account because I didn't. I bought it on my main account. I'd be okay to spend like another $5 to add on. I think everybody. This makes no sense. If we have premium, it should be good for all accounts on our Neopass. No, no, it's because the benefits are too good. That's really what it is. And I get it. Some people are going to be upset about it. Why should I pay more? But that's what it is. That's one main account full of benefits. If you want a second, yeah, should it be the full price? No, I don't think so. But that's just how they did it. What they should do is just implement the ability to use our. Okay. I think it's funny that they're going to allow bank accounts on sides because when I first started, there is even this. What is this? You're never supposed to earn interest, and then one day when they changed the bank account rule, as far as I know, they never announced the change. I found it recent, probably in the last year, by reading something on a board. Yeah, I don't know how much policing they do really, but it seems to me that this will be more confusing. I know I hate it because I don't really believe that they're going to just watch out for other accounts and make sure that people aren't earning money on it. It's just bad. Let's see. I think this all pretty much says the same thing. Premium should be shared, slight fee. LOL, funny face. When I saw the banker's guy sitting with his pile of coins, I thought this is a passive aggressive commentary on the decision, and I laughed. All right, I don't know if there's anything else that's useful here. What is this deal with it? It seems like a little legally murky that they're offering a service for full price, but telling you that you can't use some of what you're paying for. They should offer a side account version of premium. They're literally just telling you the rules. It's like you can buy this if you want, but know that you can't have it. I don't know what the legal part about it is. They can tell you that, and if you sign up for it, then that's your choice. I don't know what the laugh is for. Like when I bank accounts were not allowed on side accounts. When did this rule come in? Was definitely allowed just as long as you did not collect interest. So what were we supposed to do with bank accounts created under the original? Anyway, all legal now, so moot. I don't know, y'all. This smells to me more like some combination of incompetence and overwhelmness. Can't achieve all things they wish they could, then money grab to me. Add toggles and Neopass integration to activities. Neopass is currently just an authorization tool is a big thing. This is something they could change with basically no work. I want to give TNT the benefit of the doubt. They would overhaul the system if they like. They feasibly could. Maybe I'm being too generous. I don't, again, I don't know if people really understand how much work it takes to code this stuff. I, I honestly don't. I don't think people really understand. So I bet it's just they did this so they could roll this out for people that actually want it. If you don't want it, then whatever, move on. And hopefully one day they can add that tiering system. Yeah, right here, this person. This solution just seems lazy. That on top of the fact that most people who are begging for more pet slots are also begging for shared closet or merge accounts. So the solution just makes the lack of those things worse. Yeah, I mean it's the easiest way to go. That's it. If they needed to go the bare minimum route, they could just add more NC or even main premium pet slots. That takes effort. I don't know if you realize this, but the like to make the change to add more pet slots is not just magically hitting a button and saying, "Okay, you're going from 16 to 18 now or 20." It's not like that. Yeah. So that really is it. I don't think maybe I'll go read this later. I'm going to the dentist and oh shoot, I actually have to go right now. Anyways, that is everything. Hopefully you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you around. Bye.